National Education Policy of Pakistan, 1992. First chapter of this policy is devoted to content and conceptual framework. It has recognized that efforts were made in 1959, 1972, and 1979, but financial resources, poor appreciation of the educational priorities, inadequate delivery system, and population pressure remain barrier to the full execution of desired changes. Conceptual framework of this policy, as those of previous ones, rest on to introduce Islamic order in society, brings the national system into short focus. Objectives of the policies are to ensure the preservation, promotion, and practice of the basic ideology of Pakistan and making Islam a code of individual and national life for the purpose of reformation of society, its development, and national cohesion. To stimulate creative interest in the study of man and nature and to build up and nurture the total personality of the individual so as to make it dynamic, creative, critical, and capable of facing the truth as it emerges from the objective study of reality, and to enable the youth to earn an honorable living for themselves and contribute to the development of the country. To mobilize the youth for national service through participation in programs of social service and environmental improvement, to inculcate in them respect for the dignity of labor, and to develop in them a sense of beauty, grace, and harmony. To equalize access to education through provision of special facilities for women, poor, and mentally retarded and physically handicapped children and adults in all areas in general and backward areas in particular. To eradicate illiteracy within the shortest possible time through universalization of primary education and a massive adult education program. To redesign curricula relevant to the nation's changing social and economic needs, and providing a massive shift from general education to more purposeful agro-technical, scientific, and professional education. To provide academic freedom and due autonomy to higher education institutions within the framework of national objectives and requirements. To ensure the active participation of teachers, students, and representatives of parents and the community at large in educational affairs, to promote the general welfare, dignity, status, and a sense of responsibility of teachers and students, and to encourage professionalism as well as ensure accountability of the academic community, to create in people a capacity for self-learning and self-reliance so that their learning process continues throughout life, to avoid ethnic prejudices and superstitions, discourage consumerism, fanaticism, sectarianism, and to promote national cohesion, to emphasize and promote research in higher education institutions. To implement the policy strategy was designed, and this policy comprises of two parts. Part 1, policy initiatives, and Part 2, the implementation plan. Total number of chapters are 23. This is the only policy which has discussed financial resources. It is a significant advantage of this policy as it outlines the financial resources required for implementation. Government of Pakistan observed that non-formal basic education schools were provided to achieve the target of the universal primary education. Social action program for education was initiated. The quality of education was improved and private sector was encouraged. Compulsory Primary Education Act could not be implemented.